how's everybody doing today? Today our subject is the white cane. If you're not familiar with the white cane, let me tell you about it. It comes in all different sizes depending how tall you are, and also your preference. On this cane I have a marshmallow tip, which I prefer marshmallow tip because it's so much better in my opinion than the pointer tip. Now the pointer tip, I never used it, so I can't speak on it, but I like this one better than most. Okay, so first thing you want to do is we're going to open this up. Whoa, weaponry. Alright, so as you can see, the cane is white, but if you look down towards the bottom, it has a red tip. That is a reflector, so when you're night traveling, cars can see the reflection, and most of the time they don't stop. You just gotta get the hell out of the way. I'm just saying. Alright, so now it is called a white cane. So many people mistake it as, they say, your stick, your thingy. These are not my words, they're theirs. So no, the proper terminology, I learned this from Rebecca Jones, was the white cane. And the reason why they call it the white cane is because it can get mixed up with walking canes, rolling canes. Is not the same. This is specifically made for the blind, and you do not use it as a hiking stick. I've heard it being called a hiking stick before. Okay, so some of the pros. When you're using the cane, let's just do a little quick example for you. It prevents you from bumping into stuff. This is the proper way to hold it, centered, and you swipe back and forth, and you find what you're looking for. This is the sliding glass door. Boom, it helped me find that. You can also use it to find the handle as well. It's like this. You put it flat up against the wall, and you see how it went into the crevice? That's how you know that's the door handle. Alright, so you can also tell where you are from different sounds. So over here is a black cabinet. I knew that because of the sound it made. Now, it can get confusing when you're out on the street, but we are not today. And you can't always judge properly, so that's one of the cons of it. Sometimes it can be misleading, so you have to be very patient and you have to pay attention. Pay attention. Okay, so it folds up into these 4 sections, and then you take this little string and you pull it on over to secure it, so that way when you're not using it, and let's say you're out at a bar or something, you can tuck it proficiently under your chair. So that's pretty cool. It also prevents blind people from falling off curbs, upstairs, downstairs, and yes, it is possible to fall up these stairs because I do it all the time. Okay, so according to Maxwell Silverhammer, the cane has improved his life and it's allowed him to have independence, and that's why he loves using the white cane. Now, when you're walking, sometimes crap happens. Let's say there's a lip in the sidewalk and you're just traveling, you're not paying no attention, you're sliding it back and forth, and bam, it hits the tip, and you can also get injured. So you have to be very careful. I don't know, I couldn't tell you how many times I slammed this thing into my gut. And I'm surprised there's no, like, damage. Just like, also, you can, like I said, it can be misleading. So you may think it's a curb, but it's really just a slight step down. You just got to be very aware of your surroundings. That's where mobility instruction comes in. So, you can also fold it this way for bus travel, car travel, just in case you don't want, you got to get off real quick and you don't want to sit there and fold up your cane only to have to unfold it in less than 5 minutes. This is very easy, especially if you're on the bus, then that way your stop comes, you just bow, and then you have it. And then you just go on about your day. So, hopefully you learned something today. Remember, it is a white cane, not a stick. And for some reason, people get very offensive if you call it a stick. In my opinion, I think it's funny. I wasn't blind my whole life, so I don't take it that serious as much people do. We also have to deal with people, the ignorant people. So, the perfect story is I'm walking down the street one day. I'm going to pick up my kid. And it's just me and my lonely cane. And I got my headphones on, I'm jamming, I'm walking. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I hear, let me hear you. So I'm like, what the orc is that? So it was a man that grabbed my arm, spun me around in the opposite direction, and told me I was going the wrong way and I needed to go the other way. Okay, never met this man in my life. Never had seen this guy. He's never seen me, so how the heck does he know where I'm going? So I tried to tell the guy, no, listen, hey, I know where I'm going the right way, I gotta go pick up my kid, you're messing up the mantra. So he kind of got offended, but he still drugged me along, so I had to violently remove myself from that guy, because I didn't know his intentions, and a lot of the times people think we're lost just because we're out by ourselves. We are not lost, we have proper training, and most of us can just learn it without having a mobility instructor, which is kind of cool. It's just something you adapt to later on, and you just kind of find your way around. So, for instance, I just moved, and I was like, oh man, and I called the instructor. Well, not this time. I didn't. I just went ahead, used my cane to identify things, and I figured out the path by family members telling me which way to go. Okay, so you can get help. There's nothing wrong with getting help, but usually it's a lot better if you learn it on your own, because then you know exactly where you are, when you are, and how you are. Alright, so we're out of here for now. Bye!